It's been just over a year since past me moved to London, so I thought I would look back and reflect on the past year, giving past me some pieces of advice that I wish I'd known before I moved to London. It's sort of personal and specific to me, but I hope that this is a point of reference for anyone who is embarking on a new chapter of their life, moving to a new place, and looking for some comfort from your future self that everything is going to turn out just fine. Dear Lucy, a year or so ago, aged 23. This is what I wish I could tell you before you moved to London around this time last year. Don't worry, you're going to figure it all out anyway, but if I could go back and give you a few pieces of advice or a few things that I wish you'd known, this is what I'd tell you. Number 1. Everything will work out exactly as you wanted it to with your housing situation. After 4 months of living in Streatham in a slightly questionable house share, you will hand in your notice with nothing lined up except for a promise with your friends to move in together by the end of next month. Sounds a bit crazy, but with the London housing market, you've got to do what you've got to do. The good news is that everything worked out exactly as you wanted, and to be honest, far better than you expected. You now live with your closest friends and your girlfriend in northwest London. You have a house all to yourselves, you feel at home in the space, and you laugh every day, and that makes the big city feel like home too. It really is a wonderful thing to have such amazing friends that you live with, and it's something you really shouldn't take for granted. But if I could tell you one thing, it's just to follow your gut and to take that leap in handing in your notice for your house even when you didn't have anything lined up. Number 2, please follow your gut with the therapy thing. It might seem like such a huge leap to you now, but it has been undoubtedly the best decision that you've made in the last year. It's been transformative, really, and it's quite a stretch for me to imagine now the intensity and the loudness of that critical voice in your head, now that I've learned to balance it out with a kinder voice. But I know it was really intense and caused a lot of inner turmoil, self-doubt and cruel thoughts about yourself. It's always a process, but I am so grateful to past me, to you, for signing yourself up for therapy and committing yourself to those Tuesday evenings no matter what. We've learned a lot, and as a result, our mind is so much kinder to exist in now. Thank you, past me. Money very well spent. Number 3 is work related, and it's just to appreciate the situation that you have with your first graduate job. It's an incredibly supportive and social environment, and you have so many opportunities to learn in this role. So make the most of it. There have been some big changes recently, but overall in the last year, work has been the biggest constant. It's been stable and reliable. It's given you a great routine, and you've met some of the loveliest colleagues who are now friends. I wish I could tell you to relax about making the right impression and being so worried about how productive you were being or seeming. I've learned a lot in this past year about the nuclear industry, about communications, about press and PR, about cultural differences, but the biggest win has been the friends who started as colleagues. While it's all over now, I'm kind of glad that you didn't know how it was all going to go down. Having hope for the work you did was kind of essential and really sort of got you through and was a great source of motivation. Enjoy the work trips that you get to go on and the many opportunities to learn. You're going to be just fine. And yeah, it is so nice having a salary coming in each month without having to worry about picking up shifts at the cafe. Let's rattle through a few more. Number 4 of the things that I wish I could tell past me before she moved to London is that you will never get bored, except when there's tube strikes. After a year of living in London, you have found so many spots that you love, and yet the list is always growing. Once you've done something in winter, you'll want to do it in summer. Once you've seen a park in autumn, you'll want to see it in spring. You find your favourite cafes, but you always want to try more. And while you might spend a gorgeous Sunday in Hampstead, you'll then want to spend the next one in Richmond. There is literally never a free weekend, and you love it that way. I'm so excited for you to find your feet in this city and just have such an amazing first year living in London. It is the place to be. I love it. Number 5 is how much more confident in yourself you've become. The therapy sessions have been huge for this, but also it's taking those little steps in the right direction towards the version of yourself that you want to be, doing that consistently and backing yourself through it. I'm really proud of you, to be honest. The biggest thing I'd tell you in regards to this is that while you're capable of so much more than you might realise, You can't do it all at once, and that's absolutely fine. I think this year I've really learned to take my time, to slow down a bit and to loosen the grip on some of that pressure, to go all the time and to make sure everything is perfect. It's unachievable and just sets yourself up for disappointment and for that self-critic to be blaring in your ears. So just know that you can do it, but it might take longer than you think, and that is quite alright. Number 6 is nothing you don't know already, but I suppose some reassurance for past versions of you who haven't felt the same stability in relationships. You and Freya are absolutely great, and you have gone through ups and downs in the last year in your own lives, but have always been able to rely on each other and support each other through it. And really the only thing that I wish I'd known is that my own sort of doubts about sharing a space and living in the same room together haven't been an issue at all. It's actually been so much fun sharing a space together, and especially now that we have living space, which is a homely environment with our friends. It's really absolutely fine, and you don't need to worry about losing your sense of self with being in a relationship. You're doing just fine, and I hope that you don't take this relationship for granted. And finally, number 7, the 7th thing that I wish I could tell myself a year ago before she moved to London is that I wish you could see all of the amazing videos that you've made over this past year and the growth in your storytelling and production for your YouTube channel. I want to tell you how proud I am of you for the consistency in making YouTube videos over the past year and the progress that you've made. It's not always been easy, and it's been hard to juggle it around other priorities, but it's been so much fun. You've captured some amazing moments, and future you is so proud of you for that commitment and showing yourself through your actions how you value the creative process and your own endeavours. I know future us is going to reap the rewards of the grind that we're putting in now, even if the results aren't necessarily showing themselves in an obvious way at the moment. Have fun, enjoy it, don't be so scared to tell your stories, and just get that camera out. It is a wonderful thing to be able to watch back your past self and to see how much you've changed. So there we are, 7 things that I wish I could tell past Lucy as she moved to London and started her first graduate job just over a year ago. Time flies, and so much has changed even in just the short span of 1 year. So I'm so excited to see where I'm going to be in another year's time. In the next video, I'm going to be writing a letter to my future self and telling her everything that I hope and dream for her future. So stay tuned for that video next week. But I really appreciate the time taken to listen to my reflections of the past year. I'm trying out some different formats at the moment, so I hope this has been interesting and enjoyable to watch. And yeah, give this video a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.